We all know Goo-won has already fallen for Do-hee in mydemon, but people wonder if Kang also feels the same way about Kimyoojung outside the filming set, and he's spoken up about it very clearly. They say you can tell a person likes someone by the way they look at them. Well, if that's the case, Kang surely looks at Yoo Jung in a unique way, so we all know where this is headed. The drama has released a few behind-the-scenes clips, and in almost every video, Song was caught staring at Yoo Jung a couple of times. As early as during their photo shoot for their drama's poster, Song has been stealing a few glimpses of Yoo Jung. In this footage, it can be seen that they're still a bit awkward towards each other. He was about to put his arms around her, but she still felt a bit shy. At the same time, you could also tell he was also nervous. When he finally had his arms wrapped around her, Yoo Jung's stylist had to fix her hair. And if you were quick enough to notice, while the stylist was doing her thing, Song quickly checked on her before looking straight to the camera. During their photo shoot, he only sneaked a quick glimpse at her, probably because they were in a small studio and everyone had their eyes on them and was purely focused on them. But when filming began, he became a bit bolder and looked at her for a much longer period of time. Some of it was no longer a glimpse, but was already a stare. Just like in this behind-the-scenes footage where Yoo Jung had to do her drunk scene. Before filming, she was practicing how to do her scene since she had to act drunk and at the same time deliver it in a cute way. But while she was busy doing her thing, Song was staring at her. It seemed like she really looked cute and was a Kang approved moment, since he was staring at her in a lovey-dovey way and even smiled and laughed once she was done. But he didn't end there. Right after that scene, he was again caught staring at her. Song was captivated by her charms, since whatever Yoo Jung does, he finds it cute and always ends up staring at her. But he doesn't just stand there and stare at her. From time to time, he also loves to show his care and affection by showing some act of service towards Yoo Jung. On the set, both are always seen smiling and laughing together. In this behind-the-scenes footage, they were practicing their kiss scene and took it very seriously since they had to perfect their angle and had to match every movement they had to do. But even at that moment, they were able to still sneak a few giggles with each other. While laughing, he noticed she was leaning on a metal barrier, so without any hesitation, he immediately placed his hand behind her head to prevent her from any potential risk. After placing his hand behind her head, Yoo Jung comfortably moved her head, and Song seemed to be happy with what he did and simply smiled while looking at her. Aside from all those things we've noticed Song has done, he actually has already revealed his ideal type. He prefers to look into someone's individual charm rather than how they look. But aside from that, he also likes it when someone exudes a warm aura. There are times when he gives off a serious and strong vibe, but in fact, he's a softie, as he revealed that he's the type of person who falls in love at first sight. He may easily fall in love at first sight, but the downside is that he is unable to make a confession since he's not really good at expressing his feelings. In fact, he had a bad experience in confessing his feelings way back when he was still in high school. He shared that during that time, he had a crush on someone for almost 3 months, but nothing really happened, and there was no progress at all since he was too shy to confess his feelings towards her. However, he was able to conquer his shyness when he finally confessed to another girl. But in order to do that, he had a little help with some alcohol to drown down his shyness right before he had the courage to make his confession. Because of his experiences, he would love to meet someone who's the opposite of him, someone who's good at expressing their feelings. Once he starts spending time with that someone and eventually gets close and sees their warmth and openness, this helps him open up more about his feelings.